I want to try Rocket as well. There's so many characters in this game that are so cool. I want to try. I have not. Who have I played? So I played Black Widow a little bit. She's really good, but I'm not much of a sniper in these kinds of games. I never played Widowmaker. I'm not accurate enough. My aim is terrible. Hulk I really like a lot. It's a lot of fun. Captain America, probably my favorite so far, to be honest. If I had to pick just one, probably my favorite. Have not played Cloak and Dagger. Doctor Strange was really fun. I think that he is actually, to be honest, I actually think he might be the best tank in the game. Like, just in terms of just support. Like, Hulk has really, really good CC and, like, control over an environment. But I feel like Doctor Strange is just really, really good at just being just a straight supportive tank. He can protect people with his giant shield that has a lot of health. He can fly, throw blasts of magic at enemies, and then he can also knock, throw magic out to protect and just do more damage around his immediate vicinity. Have not played Groot. Hawkeye is my favorite ranged character so far. I really like Hawkeye a lot, actually. Like I said, like, I don't really play ranged characters that much, but if you would compare, like, Black Widow and Hawkeye to Widowmaker and Hanzo, Hawkeye is a better version of Hanzo, in my opinion. And I enjoyed Hanzo in Overwatch, but I always felt like he was a little bit kind of helpless unless you can hit your shots. Hawkeye is a really interesting character for someone like me who doesn't have great aim, but is able to, like, kind of calculate the distance and the drop of the arrow. So it's almost like he is still really strong even if you don't have good aim. Black Widow is like kind of the character where it's like, if you have good aim, she's the best character in the game. If you don't have good aim, like me, you probably want to play someone more like Hawkeye, where he's a little more forgiving, where he can still be really strong and really, really good. It doesn't require you to have perfect aim all the time. Haven't tried Hela, haven't tried Iron Fist, haven't tried Iron Man, which is interesting. I should definitely try Iron Man. Same with Jeff and Loki. Same with Luna and Magic. Magneto is really fun. I feel like Doctor Strange is a better version of Magneto in terms of just the type of tank he is. Magneto, I think, is a bit more supportive because he has the extra shields that he can place around allies himself, and he has the big shield he can throw up that's kind of like Sigma. He's more of a tank, whereas I think Doctor Strange is almost like a mix of like a tank and a little bit of DPS that I find to be personally better, but that's just me. Haven't played Mantis. Moon Knight is really, really good. He kind of reminds me of like Genji, in a sense of how mobile he is and his ranged like shurikens he throws. He's really, really good. I don't like how limiting he is on a lot of his moves. And what I mean by that is I personally feel like he if you can't hit your shots with your throwing of your shurikens, you're more or less kind of screwed. Which obviously that's how the character is designed. That's perfectly fine. For me personally, like I said, my aim is terrible. So I want to play a character where they are not completely, well, I wouldn't even say completely. They're not handicapped if you have shit aim like I do. Hmm? What? Okay. I like Hawkeye a lot because it's like you don't have to have perfect aim to do really well with him. Obviously it helps, but you don't have to. I feel like you have to have really good aim with Moon Knight. It's almost like the scale of difficulty of aim for characters. Like Black Widow's the hardest, then Moon Knight, and then Hawkeye. I might also be biased just because I love Hawkeye and I love Archer characters in games, so big surprise. But Moon Knight's really fun, really, really good. I'm just not super good with him yet, but I think he's really fun. Haven't played Namor or Penny Parker or Psylocke or Rocket or Scarlet Witch. Spider-Man, he seems kind of like a Genji character in that he is very complicated in terms of the right way to play him. But if you get good with him, you are the best and most dangerous person to play against in the entire game. If you are playing Spider-Man effectively, you can 1v1 anyone. I'm just terrible with him. I only played him like briefly earlier on stream, so you know, haven't played Squirrel Girl, haven't played Star Lord of Storm. Punisher's really, really good. I think that he is kind of like the go-to ranged character for people who have bad aim like me. He's really, really good at pretty much all distances, long range, short range, because he has a shotgun. He's just in general a really strong character, honestly. He's like Soldier 76 mixed with Bastion. He's really strong. Thor might just be my favorite character so far, honestly. It's either Thor or Captain America, and then Hawkeye. It's probably Thor though. I really like Thor a lot. Like I said, my only thing that I don't love about Thor is that he doesn't have a ton of mobility, but that's to be expected when you have as much health as he does, and your basic attacks do so much damage. It makes perfect sense that you're not going to have insane mobility. It's not like you can have the ability to fly around like Iron Man or swing around like Spider-Man while also being unkillable and hitting like a truck. You got to have a trade-off, otherwise the character is just busted. I really like Thor a lot, though. I think Thor is really, really good for the point, capturing the point game modes, because he can just basically set up in a spot, and if he has someone healing him, he won't die. He can just swing his hammer around, do crazy damage, and it's just great. I love Thor. He's a lot of fun. Venom, I played him twice. I'm not super big on him, but every Venom I played against was insanely hard to kill, so I must be missing something with him, but he seemed fine. I didn't like Bucky at all. I'm going to be honest with you. Winter Soldier, I did not like him at all. His gun was kind of slow fire rate. He kind of played like a worse version of McCree mixed with Doomfist. It felt like he couldn't really do much of anything as far as his melee attacks. I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't a huge fan. I wasn't a huge fan of him. I'm sure there are people out there that are really, really good with him and can make me look like an absolute fool on my best day while playing Winter Soldier, but it's not me. And then you have Wolverine. Now, if I had to rank in terms of character type, Thor is my favorite character, and he's my favorite tank. I would say that Wolverine's probably my favorite damage dealer. He is so strong. He's fast. If he can, like, he kind of is like Thor, where it's like, if Thor can get in your face, he basically is a guaranteed win. Wolverine is kind of like a bit of a tank mixed with insane damage. He's so fast. He has 2 jumps. He has damage reduction, crazy heal. He's just really, really, really strong and really fun to play. I like him a lot. I was surprised I didn't see many Wolverines when I was playing earlier. Pretty much the constants that I would see is I would see tons of people playing Venom. I saw plenty of Thors. Were the ones I saw the most of. I saw lots of Adam Warlocks. I saw lots of Hulks. I saw lots of Groots. So Adam Warlock, Hulk, Groot. I started seeing more Iron Fists in the past couple of games I played. Loki, Jeff. I saw tons of Jeffs today. It was crazy. So it was Adam Warlock, Hulk, Groot. I actually saw a decent amount of Hellas too. Iron Fist, Jeff, Loki, Magnetos. I saw a lot of. I saw a lot of Luna Snows and a lot of Magics. And then Penny Parker was probably the one I saw the most of, probably because all the Overwatch people who obsess over D.Va were like, ooh, another anime girl who rides in a mech. Sure. I'm sure she's really strong, too. She's not a tank. I didn't know she is a tank, sorry. She's a Vanguard. That's about it. And then, like I said, I saw a lot of Venoms and a lot of Thors as well. I didn't see too many Punishers or Wolverines, which is interesting, because I feel like they're both, like, top, in my opinion, top-tier DPS. Because anytime I would go up against a Wolverine or a Punisher, we'd almost always lose. But I didn't see too many of them today, which was interesting. But anyway, that's going to do it for the stream and for this video. I hope you guys enjoy my random kind of first impression thoughts on Marvel Rivals and the characters I like and all that. I enjoyed the game a lot. It's a lot of fun. Really, really like the art style of the game. It kind of gives me the vibe that I had when I first played Overwatch in 2016, 8 years ago, where the game is really, really fun. It has a lot of really great, um, really interesting and fun characters. It mixes three different elements that Overwatch did really, really well. In Overwatch 1. Um, Artistically really well designed and good looking characters, and appealing visually characters, um, each with their own unique play style that makes them very fun to play and unique and interesting to learn and understand more and play, and a really well balanced hero shooter system that encourages people to work as a team, but also kind of play how you want. It's not like it's forcing you to play a specific way. You kind of play whatever you want. And each character is so unique, there's something for everyone. If you have shit aim like me and you like melee characters, you're probably going to play someone like Wolverine for DPS, Thor for tanking. Um, if you have insane aim, like you're crazy good at just any kind of range damage, you're probably going to play someone like Punisher, Hawkeye, or Black Widow, or Moon Knight. There's a lot of really good balance across all the characters. If you like characters that have a lot of insane movement, you're probably going to play someone like Spider-Man or Iron Fist. In general, the game is just, it's really good, man. It reminds me a lot of like 2016, like Overwatch 1 when it launched, which is a very good thing, because that was like one of my absolute favorite times of my life is playing video games. Is 2016 Overwatch launch was just so fun. So I really hope that this game does well. I'm gonna keep playing it. I'm gonna keep streaming it, keep putting videos up about it and all that. I'm working on a video where I'm gonna be doing some voice impressions of different characters as well, which will be a lot of fun. Um, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, all that good stuff. You like what you see, and I will see you guys later.